I'm going to challenge myself to build a clone of a software doing millions of dollars per year in less than 30 minutes by only utilizing AI. The software I'm going to recreate is called Micro One, and it's an AI recruitment platform to hire software engineers. And I'm choosing this company because I have experience running hiring platforms and marketplaces, and so I want to see if I can fully build this out using AI. And on top of that, people are always asking me where I hire my developers. So with that being said, let's start the timer and let's clock in. Okay, so now we're actually going to build this, but if you were anything like me, maybe you were not the best at prompting. So I'm gonna use ChatGPT to actually help me prompt. So I'm gonna say, I am looking to use lovable.dev to create a platform for businesses to hire software engineers. Can you help me make a short, concise prompt for it? Profiles, skill matching, and seamless communication tools. So let's go ahead and try this out. So I'm going to take this and copy this and then come into Lovable and just paste it in here. Let me sign in really quick. Okay. Now it's working. Okay, so now you can see it's going to build a landing page that explains the platform engineer provides with skills showcasing search and filter functionality for businesses, clean navigation system, boom. And it is just writing all of this code right now. This is insane. Okay, moving on to the features section. Footer. The about page is absolutely nuts. So let me see if I can hit try to fix this and resolve this issue. Okay, so let's see. Can you deploy the project now? And this is actually good because, again, some of you guys are going to run into errors. So it's good that you're seeing we can solve this in real time. Okay, so let's check out our preview. Okay, here we go. So here is the preview that it built now. So here's our landing page, connect with elite software engineers on demand, which they did a beautiful job on. Wow. Meet some of our top talent. Okay. Engineers. Boom. The about section. Okay, now let's go back into Lovable and let's finish this up. So now it's loading the preview here as well. Boom. Let's say, so now we have to set up the backend database. Set up the backend database to store users' data. So boom, connect your Supabase Pro or create a new one. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through that. So let's click here on Supabase, connect it. Whoops. Okay, so I have to create a GitHub. So hold on. Supabase, connect Supabase. Sign up. Oh my. Okay, sign up. Oh shit, I just messed that up. Okay, cut that out, Tucker. Okay, connect. Okay, let me verify this really quick. Okay, there we go. So boom. Create an organization. Create a new project. Authorize. Okay, boom. Connect to a project. Let's just go ahead and do this. Create new project. Let's just do it's like connect engineers. Okay. Data API, boom. And create new project. Okay. Authentication, connecting your project. So now let's go back into Lovable and say, I have signed up to Supabase and connected it to Lovable. Now, how do I configure authentication? And the databases. User authentication databases for your connected. Integration. Okay. Boom. I've set up Supabase authentication and database integration for your connectable app. You'll need to create database tables in your Supabase dashboard. Go to the SQL editor and execute the following SQL. Okay, so let's see if this is as easy. Okay, so let's see how easy this is. So let's see if I can just copy this and then go into the Supabase SQL. Okay, so we're in the SQL editor, so I'm just gonna hit paste. And then I'm going to hit run. And then it said success. I'm gonna say just did that and it says success. Can you confirm it worked? Appears to be boom. Sign up from the interface. Check if you receive a successful authentication response. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually try to either sign up or sign in inside of the app. So let's do this again. Okay, so now let's go ahead and connect our authentication. So let's hit login. It may not be working right now, so let's go tell Lovable that. And let's say when I click on login, nothing is happening. Can you help? But it's represented there. So as you guys can see here, like I'm building this in real time. And so you're going to run into errors and issues, and you basically just ask it to help you with it. Like I just did when I click on login, nothing's happening. Can you help? And it's going to update the code or tell you how to fix it. So that way you can just keep going. To implement it. Now when you click on the login or for business button, authentication tab, open login. Okay, cool. So it says that. Login. Boom. Let's just go to sign up. Boom. Okay. And so now we're going to put in our information. Let's hit create account. Okay, sign up failed. Let's see, it said failed to fetch. Let's tell it that. I got an error. Sign up failed to fetch after submitting my information. Can you help? Okay, let's do this really quickly. Okay, back to building. Okay, so now let's go ahead and fix this error. Okay. Now let's try this again and let's hit login, sign up. Let's put in the name, the email, and the password. And create account. Network connection issue. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think that's on my end. I'm getting a network connection issue. Is that actually on my end? Got it. Okay, so we should be connected to Supabase, but let me go back and go to the project overview. And where can we, let's go find our, okay, so projects. Database healthy. Okay, so I think we did all of that. Okay, so let's try again. Sign up. Okay, so enter non-key. Oh, okay, there we go. Connect. I see. Okay, there we go. So now we should hit sign up, create account. I have to refresh this. Okay, so let's hit login. Huh, I'm still getting the network connection issue. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's refresh this just to make sure. Log in, sign up. Boom, boom. Create account. Boom, account created. So now it is working. So now we have a product where we have a database, we have user authentication where we will store the data. And so we have now built this to a point where it is fully functional. And the last step that we would have to do is just set up payment. And as you can see here, I had never done this before. And me, someone that's not technical, was able to do this. And I ran into tons of errors, like as you can see. But every time I just ask Lovable how to fix it, and it either fixes it itself or tells me how to fix it. And we were able to do this in under 30 minutes where I could literally make this a product that I go out and start marketing today. And that is how crazy powerful this Lovable tech is. So if you guys are interested in using Lovable, I'll put the link in the description, and you can also use code Alex for extra credits. And as you guys can see here, I can also publish this right now to connectable-engineers.lovable.app. And so as you can see, it's super, super easy. Lovable is a crazy piece of technology. And boom, I built a fully functional marketplace where both engineers and people hiring engineers can sign up, restore their data in Supabase, and it is fully functional and ready to take payments in under 30 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this and go build some cool softwares using Lovable. Peace.